We have been married for just over 30 years.
We have 2 children, and more recently, my son married his high school sweetheart.
In 2020, we were, kind of back row Baptist, so to speak, and I wasn't super excited about serving at that time, honestly.
In November of 2020, I had been called away on a business trip, and so I was out of town. Greg was here with our son and daughter-in-law and our daughter, Stephanie. And I received a phone call from Greg just urgently saying, I got a call about Stephanie and they have no idea what's wrong with her, but I'm going to the hospital, please pray. Immediately started gathering my things. I got to drive back. The next phone call was, I've gotten to the hospital. They're not sure exactly what's going on, but it's serious. I just remember thinking, I don't know what else to do but pray. They told us after I got there that she had had a brain aneurysm. A few days later, we had to just declare that she was gone.
Stephanie was involved with the student ministry here, with Stuart Ryle, student pastor, who came alongside us and just helped us through.
We had Stephanie's celebration of life service on a Saturday afternoon, and the following Sunday, we had signed up for Starting Point. Of course, we weren't planning for those life events.
Did not want to go, to be honest. Didn't feel like it even had the capacity to take a step, much less interact with people.
This meant we're facing going into the building that we were just in yesterday to basically say goodbye to celebrate her life. I remember looking at Greg and just saying, I don't know what else we would do. We need to show up and we need to just be there and see what God does.
And then, of course, the time comes at the end where he presents the card, where there's places to check where you'd like to serve. Honestly, didn't feel capable of doing that at that time either. We looked at each other, looked at the card, and the only one that really made sense to us was student ministry.
We checked the box, and within seconds, I see Stuart coming across the room.
I think he jumped about 3 feet in the air that we had checked that box.
And it was like, this is amazing. I'm so excited. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's so excited to have us as a burden is what it was. We have nothing to give today. It's just we're here. And he was like, I am so excited.
It was a start. And he came alongside us and counseled us, basically presented it as just come, hang out with the kids, stand in the corner, no expectations.
So it took the pressure completely off, and there was no expectation, and the freedom that it gave, and just being able to know if we can get ourselves there, that's all Stuart expects of us. And then we can watch God at work and join him in his work.
So my exciting role was to clean up after the messy games on Wednesday nights, which was great. And then, they started advertising and hyping Wake Weekend. But Stuart said, hey, I really need some small group leaders at Wake Weekend. We were already committed to going, so we're like, okay, I am freaking terrified. But I have to say that weekend was amazing. I personally got to share with 6 high school guys that prayed to receive Christ for the first time. And that got me. That's where I was hooked.
It felt like God was just saying, I've got you. I'm here. And I know what you're dealing with. I had the privilege of serving with the 9th grade girls, and it's been such a blessing. I think one of the unexpected blessings in our case, it's provided some healing. So when we're focused and pouring out on others, then it removes the self-focus.
The last year and a half, it's been very difficult for us, and we have very difficult days now. but just the level of caring that God pours down on us, just on the little details of our lives.
You get to witness God at work, and you may think that you're inadequate in so many different ways. Take it to the Lord, because in your weakness, He's made strong.